Mac gaming has seen a massive improvement in 2017. With more developers porting games to macOS, Apple focusing more attention to gaming with their new graphics API Metal 2, the future of gaming on a Macintosh computer is looking better than ever. Today I'm sharing with you the top 15 new Mac games for 2017, with a few games released before 2017 but ported to Mac this year. Anyways, let's get to it. Starting at number 15, we have Ballistic Overkill. Here is a game to play alone or with some of your buddies. Ballistic Overkill is an online FPS that is easy to pick up and play, but can take a while to master. I say that because in your first few matches, you might find yourself getting your ass kicked by other players. Matches are fast-paced and offer gamers 80 weapons, 7 classes, 10 maps, and 4 game modes. Number 14 is Night in the Woods. This one is an adventure experience focusing on exploration, story, and characters. It has a plentiful of people to meet, and there is so much to do across a lush and vibrant world. I'm really enjoying the visuals of this game too, but not only that, the gameplay is rich and deep, and there is a strong message in this game that I will not spoil. Number 13, we have Starcraft Remastered. One of the best real-time strategy games has been remastered and upgraded for modern Macs. Starcraft Remastered has upgraded the units, buildings, environments, and resolutions. It's also worth mentioning that you can play the original game for free, and StarCraft 2 is also now free. This game is classic and really defines the genre of real-time strategy. Number 12 is Everspace. If you enjoy space combat games, this one is for you. It is an action-focused single-player space shooter that combines roguelike elements with amazing visuals and a fantastic story. You'll go on a challenging journey through an ever-changing universe full of surprises for the player. The universe has been beautifully crafted and the gameplay mechanics are smooth and responsive. Number 11, we have Hand of Fate 2. Combat, resource management, and narrative decision-making is all here in Hand of Fate 2. The game might have a mix of genres which could put people off, but the developers nailed it here. Unlock new cards, choose your own adventures, and defeat enemies in epic, real-time combat. All your decisions, card pickings, and combat is done within a living board game of infinite, replayable quests. Number 10 is Deus Ex: Mankind Divided. I was beginning to think this game would never get ported to macOS, as it was originally released back in August of 2016, I believe. But it's here now. Feral Interactive ported it to macOS, and I'm super happy to welcome it. The story takes place in 2029. Players are armed with awesome weapons and abilities to choose from. Number 9, we have Tannenberg. Remember that game called Verdan? I featured it a lot in the past on this channel. Well, Tannenberg is made by the same developer. This time it takes place across the lakes, forests, and snowy plains of the Eastern Front. All this is inspired by the iconic Tannenberg battle. The thing I love about this game is how it does a great job of representing these battles, and it has very realistic gameplay too. Number 8, we have SteamWorld Dig 2. Get ready to dig your way underground, exploring unique worlds filled with treasure, secrets, and traps. This is a platform mining adventure game where players will face dangerous enemies. You can also upgrade your gear, swing across the environment with a hook shoot, and fly around with a jet engine. It's not a long game, but that doesn't matter as its replay value is strong. Number 7 is Hitman, Game of the Year Edition. Feral Interactive ported Hitman to macOS early this year. However, they only recently brought us the Game of the Year Edition. This means it includes all the missions and locations from the first season of Hitman, the Patient Zero bonus campaign, 3 new contracts, 3 new outfits, and 3 new weapons. If you want to become a badass assassin and go on epic quests, this one is for you. Number 6, we have Hollow Knight. One of the best platformers came to Mac in 2017, Hollow Knight. It has a classic feel mixed with modern gaming elements. You'll be dodging, dashing, and slashing your way through vast interconnected worlds. These worlds have been brought to life by a traditional 2D hand-drawn crafted style, meaning the environments seem alive and daunting. Hollow Knight is challenging, so you'll need to have some patience from time to time. Number 5 is Observer. Taking place in 2084, this horror game is very peculiar. The futuristic setting and unusual gameplay really immerses you into the experience. Playing as Dan Lazarski, an elite neutral detective, players will need to hack and invade criminals and victims to find clues. Observer makes you question your own reality and sanity, obviously within the game. It is a truly frightening experience, with a great story, sound design and visuals. Number 4, we have A Hat in Time. This is a great game, it's really special. Not only do I think this, but if you go to Steam, you'll see it has overwhelmingly positive reviews. A Hat in Time features a cute little girl who must explore huge worlds and face challenging levels and bosses. The art design is also very interesting too. It is simple yet effective. This one is great because it doesn't overstay its welcome. Number 3 is F1 2017. If you haven't noticed, 2017 has been the year of racing games. So many arrived on macOS this year that it was hard to pick the best one. But F1 2017 has taken the spot. In this one, you can join the 2017 World Championship, racing iconic Formula 1 cars of the last 30 years. A career mode, a multiplayer mode, a research and development tree, and the ability to manage engines and gearboxes is here. Number 2, we have Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series. This game is fantastic, and it proves that Telltale games have the ability to tell an awesome story no matter what franchise it is. It takes place in the Marvel universe, obviously, but tells a brand new story of the well-known heroes. The gang discover an artifact of unspeakable power, and strange things will start to occur. 5 episodes are here, told in the unique Telltale style where your decisions and actions will affect how the game ends. Let's look at some notable mentions. Dirt Rally is one of the most authentic and thrilling racing games. Prior is a party-based RPG, where you'll lead a band of exiles to freedom. The Signal from Tova is an exploration first-person shooter set in a futuristic world. Sudden Strike 4 is a strategy game that features 3 campaigns set in the battlefield of World War II. Minecraft Story Mode 2 is made by Telltale Games, who bring a real story to the world of Minecraft. The Witness is a puzzle adventure game. It is challenging but rewarding. Slime Rancher is a funny sandbox first-person shooter. You'll solve problems and use a vacuum/cannon/backpack that can vacuum or blast opponents. Brawlhalla is an online platform fighter for up to 8 players. It's like a simplified version of Super Smash Bros, which isn't a bad thing. Tacoma is a sci-fi narrative adventure set aboard a high-tech space station in 2088. AER Memories of Old has players transforming into a bird to explore a vibrant world. You can then venture down to land to explore more areas. And finally, number 1, we have Fortnite. I bet you've seen Fortnite all over the internet this year, and that is because it has become extremely successful, especially with its own version of Battle Royale. Fortnite has 2 game modes, Battle Royale of course, and Save the World. Save the World is about surviving against zombies, whilst Battle Royale is about surviving in a free-for-all against 100 players. I will mention that the Battle Royale mode is free, however you have to buy the Save the World mode. Anyways, this is a great game. Trust me, get it. Those are the top 15 new Mac games for 2017. Here is a video and a playlist if you want to find more awesome Mac games. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll talk to you later. Bye bye.